Hello 8th graders. In our last Slic video, we focused on reflecting on whether or not you're making the right choices and earning the right grades to get into the classes that you want for 9th grade. We also specifically reviewed the prerequisites for each 9th grade core course. This next piece will focus on tools for success at the high school so that you can do well in the 9th grade classes that you end up choosing. Now, those of you who do not have an older sibling or friend might not realize that the high school is a whole new game, a more serious game with more at stake and more significant consequences if you make poor choices. For example, if you were to fail a class, let's say English, here at DMS you're required to go to 11th period to do the work after school, and when you complete this, your grade is simply changed to a P for pass. It's much different at the high school. At the high school, you'll be required to take that class again, and again, and again, and possibly again until you pass. You could be a 10th grader in 9th grade English. Not to mention, failing a class means that since you'll have to repeat it, you'll have one less elective class that you can take that year. Another big difference at the high school is that there are no teams. This means that each of your teachers will only know you individually and not be able to intervene as a group if they see you making poor choices. So, in many ways, you're just another student in the population up there. Now, this should be viewed as a good thing since it's more like the real world. More responsibility is being put on you to monitor yourself. Succeeding or failing in the class is not just something that happens to you. It's the result of choices that you make and following through on plans and projects. So today, let's talk about the tools for success at the high school. All you have to remember is try. Time management, responsibility, and most importantly, you. All you have to do is try. When we're talking about time management, the things we're discussing are things like prioritizing, planning ahead for long-term assignments, and not procrastinating. This will be vastly important to you to help you do well in the high school. For responsibility, this is a big change from DMS to the high school. There's a lot more responsibility next year, such as keeping track of materials, seeking out teachers if you need help, and making up materials you miss if you're absent. Lastly, and most importantly, the biggest factor in your success at the high school lies in you putting forth effort. Things like study skills and preparing for tests is going to be very important. Completing assignments and attendance is very important. Keep in mind, if you miss one day at the high school, it's like missing 2 days here at Dorseyville, since each class is 80 minutes long. Attendance is important. So let's try and not choose to fail. Fool around, avoid work, invent excuses, and lose track of priorities. The choice is in your hands, 8th graders. Let's try and not fail. Be prepared for a whole new world of expectations next year. It's all up to you. We hope you find success next year at the high school.